Hello! Welcome to Brain Spill, the laziest show on the internet. My name is Tank, and today we're going to be talking about guinea pigs. And guinea pigs hold a very special place in my heart, mainly because I had a guinea pig when I was younger, and it was one of my first pets, called Guinea. Yes, it was a very, very inventive name at the time. And of course, we are going to be talking about guinea pigs in Switzerland, because the rules over there are quite different and quite interesting. So today, we're not only going to be learning something new, but we're also going to spend 10 minutes looking at pictures of guinea pigs. Oh, I do treat you well. Okay, so what happens when you go to the pet shop and ask for a guinea pig? You walk into the pet shop, you look in the cage, you see a nice fuzzy guinea pig, you pick it up and you buy it. Bam, you've got yourself a guinea pig. Doing the same thing in Switzerland, however, can get you on the wrong side of the law and get you into a lot of trouble if you don't know what's what. And if you own a guinea pig of your own, then you should probably listen up, because what I'm about to tell you will make you want to go and buy another. One thing that Switzerland is very much on the ball with is tackling animal cruelty, and their animal welfare standards are some of the highest in the world, having specialist laws and regulations around owning certain pets and how it should be done. Yes, I'm pretty sure anyone watching this video will agree that we should be having high welfare standards when it comes to owning animals. However, Switzerland takes it to a whole new level. A lot of this has come down to science and research over the years, and really just goes to show how important it is that we try and keep our furry friends happy. Because if animals could talk and we could understand them, I'm pretty sure they'd make it clear quite quickly that all they really want are treats. And no, you can't have treats all the time. Not all the time. They're not treats otherwise. Ugh. Anyway, because animals can't really tell us what they want and need, and we just have to kind of make a rough guesstimation, a lot of this comes down to science and research, meaning that over time we have slowly but surely learnt what makes animals tick, and more importantly, what makes them happy. And the guinea pig is no exception. As a matter of fact, guinea pigs have been found to be one of the most social animals there is, meaning that you can't just buy a single guinea pig and leave it by itself, because that guinea pig is going to get very unhappy very quickly. Therefore, Switzerland implemented a law where you can't go to a shop and have a single guinea pig. You have to have more than one if you're owning a guinea pig. And yes, because it's a law, you can be punished if found with only one guinea pig. And yes, that is how far they're going with this. They made it legally enforceable that you cannot own just a single guinea pig. And I know what some of you might say, that they're just implementing laws for the sake of it, but if you think about it, they are making it a legal requirement that every single guinea pig has a friend, which is a very sweet thing. And at the end of the day, if you don't want your guinea pigs to be happy, then maybe you shouldn't have guinea pigs, or any pet for that matter. As a matter of fact, when I was younger, I not only had my guinea pig, but I also had a grey rabbit called Smokey, which was a little bit more of an inventive name. However, in my research, I did find out that a rabbit is not the perfect substitute for another guinea pig. Apparently, if you want them to be truly happy and truly sociable, the guinea pig needs another guinea pig. You can't substitute that out for another animal. So the whole guinea pig rabbit relation probably doesn't work quite as well, and that just makes me really sad knowing that that was the case when we owned them. And yes, we had these in the UK, meaning there is no such law that says that you have to have more than one guinea pig. So it was perfectly legal to do. However, I do think it is a good idea, and I wouldn't be against it if other countries adopted similar laws to make sure that animal welfare standards are as high as they possibly can be. And, you know, we might just have a lot more guinea pigs running around if that's the case. As a matter of fact, this law has been enforced since September 2008 and is accompanied by a 182-page animal protection ordinance, which has an awful lot of information about how the law operates and what the rules and regulations are for people to follow. These rules and regulations aren't just for guinea pigs, however. There are a whole host of rules for all different animals you can own, such as cats, where you have to let them outside to explore the world. Dogs can only be owned if you've had extensive animal training to own a dog. And if you own a fish, they have to be in shoals, meaning that you can't own a single fish, which is strange because the fish would probably forget after about 3 seconds where it is. But apparently it's all animal welfare standards. According to these regulations, you also can't boil a lobster alive, which sort of makes sense because anything that gets boiled alive is probably not a great way to go. The Federal Food Safety and Veterinary Office of Switzerland states the following on their website in respect of the animal welfare of guinea pigs. As social animals, guinea pigs only feel good in groups of 2 or more animals. You need a spacious enclosure with lots of hiding places. Hay, greens and grains are their feed. Guinea pigs are not children's toys. I mean, that should really go without saying, but thanks for clarifying, guys. The website goes on to comment further and says the following. Guinea pigs are considered the ideal pets for children. Unfortunately, this is a big misunderstanding. When children lug guinea pigs around, they keep them wonderfully quiet, not because they like it, but because they become terrified. Whoever grabs and lifts guinea pigs from above behaves like a bird of prey for them. That scares them to death. Watching lively and healthy guinea pigs is exciting enough. If the dwelling is on a table instead of on the floor, the animals can be observed even better. Under no circumstances can humans, or rabbits, replace a guinea pig's companion. Guinea pigs can only be satisfied and lively in a group of guinea pigs. However, like I said, now I've only just found that out, it does make me incredibly sad. However, I was only 6 at the time, so how the hell would I have known? And I've only figured it out now that I'm in my late 20s. And honestly, if my country was considering implementing similar laws, I would not be against it. In fact, I would very much welcome it. And here's just a little bit of a word of advice for you. All of these laws and regulations implemented for animal protection is done on the basis of scientific research, meaning that even if you're in a country, basically anywhere that's not Switzerland, that doesn't have such laws, then even though it's not technically illegal, it might be worth following this guidance to make sure that your furry friend or scaly friend, depending on what pet you have, that you follow these regulations to make sure that they can be as happy as they can be. After finding this out, I did a little bit more research in the topic to find out the logistics of how this all works, because if you think about it, you might go to the shop, buy 2 guinea pigs, and one of them is very likely going to die before the other one. So what happens in that event where you only have 1 guinea pig left? Well, owning the single guinea pig technically is illegal. So in order to help this, there is a secondary market that has sprung up as a result of these animal welfare laws, and that is the Rent a Guinea Pig service. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is an actual thing that exists. If you have a lone guinea pig, you can rent another guinea pig for the duration of your other guinea pig's life, meaning that they will never truly be alone, and probably more importantly, you will never fall foul of these laws. As you can imagine, ever since these laws and regulations have come into place, this sort of market has grown over the years and people are using them more and more and more. And I can imagine if you owned a business like this, it would be very much like playing matchmaker with guinea pigs. That would be a great LinkedIn tagline, wouldn't it? So basically you would have a whole bunch of guinea pigs and you'd try and match them up with other guinea pigs who, you know, would get on. And I think that's a pretty cool job. And I now want to move to Switzerland and be a guinea pig matchmaker. Is that a real job title? Oh, well, it is now. Although I joke about this, it has actually grown into quite a big market over the years. Priska Kung, who owns such a guinea pig rental service, said the following in an ABC interview. Because they hardly ever die at the same time, even if they are exactly the same age, people who don't want a new guinea pig and lose one of their 2 animals need an interim solution. I mean, come to think of it, it makes sense. I mean, if you had 2 guinea pigs and one was vastly older than the other, you would have a sole guinea pig who is probably still going to be alive for quite some time. So if you went to the shops and bought another guinea pig, then you'd just be in an endless cycle. You would have one guinea pig constantly dying before the other one, meaning that you're in a never-ending cycle of guinea pigs and you can never escape. However, unless you rent a guinea pig, then that's your only way out, unless you want to break the law, that is. The cost to do this isn't even that bad. It's about 50 to 60 Swiss francs, which works out the same as the US dollar, meaning that it's not expensive to rent a guinea pig. And really, it's like renting a car, except this car has whiskers and eats carrots. It's important that none of the rental guinea pigs just keep getting passed on. If an animal has been hired out once, it either stays with me for the rest of its life or it moves somewhere else for good. A young animal can annoy a 4 or 5-year-old guinea pig by being too temperamental and active. The opposite may be the case, however, as an older guinea pig may feel rejuvenated that they have a lively friend with them. So yeah, that's about it really. I just thought it was a very interesting thing to talk about and to tell about you guys. So if you think it's a good idea or not, how about you let me know down below. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to be notified as soon as I upload my next video, be sure to hit the bell button. And if you've got any ideas as to what topics you'd like me to discuss next, let me know down in the comments below. As always, sources used in the video will be in the description. Right, now this video's over, I'm going to go on YouTube and watch guinea pigs for the next 3 hours because I'm already halfway down this rabbit hole, so I may as well go the whole way. I'll see you guys in the next video. Fantastic.